What's up, guys? This is DJ Funk Nasty again. This video is not really a tutorial. I'm actually in the market for a new vehicle, and I'm looking for a vehicle that is conducive to DJ work. Believe it or not, last 7 years I've been putting all the gear in a Mustang. I know, don't ask me how I do it. For one, can't ever use a subwoofer, so I've got to use speakers that have a pretty good bass response. And I've had to be real choosy with the equipment I get, to make sure I maximize the space of the vehicle and, still be able to drive it. I even have stuff on the passenger seat. But anyway, it's getting older. It's about time that it's ready to go, and I'm looking at new models. So I have 3 models I want to go over with you that I'm looking at that seem to be the best choices for me. And I'm going to let you know about those. But I also want to get in the comments perhaps some of the vehicles you guys are using or maybe thinking of getting that have worked well for you and why. And everything included too, like it gets good gas mileage, that kind of thing. Not just, can I fit my gear in it, but all around good car, but also good for DJs. Okay? First one I'm going to go over is a Toyota RAV4. I like the RAV4. It's an SUV. It's not a monstrous SUV, which means you won't pay a whole freaking ton for it. However, it is surprisingly large on the inside when you pop the seats in the back down. They go down flat. And if you have like a DJ coffin, something of a good length, it'll slide right in the back of there, no problem. 6-foot table, maybe you want to take a table with you to the gig, slides in there, no problem. 2 speakers, maybe a subwoofer, you lay it on its side, fits in there. Fantastic. And the cool thing is when the gig's done, the seat just pops right out of the floor, and you can have it right back to a full working SUV in no time flat. The price of them is also very good. Plus it's a Toyota, so it'll probably last you quite a long time. The second one that I'd like to go over would be, for all intents and purposes, perfect for me. Perfect for a lot of DJs, if it wasn't for one thing. Okay, the car is the Honda Element. It's marketed as an outdoors car. However, the thing has these suicide-looking doors on the side that open like a window. And getting gear into the side of it is so easy. Getting gear into the back, side, wherever. You can pretty much load gear from any angle of the car with no doors or anything that you have to worry about fiddling the gear around. It's perfect. Perfect for that. The seats in the back will hang up on the side of the car, or you can take them out completely. My main gripe, and it sounds stupid, but I think it's fucking ugly. Really, like an ugly ass car. It looks better now than it did when it first came out. When it first came out, it had like these ugly like wooden panels, trim on the outside. They've streamlined it a bit more. It's still, I don't know. Some people agree with me that it is really ugly. It seems like a stupid thing. Utility-wise, for DJ, I think it'd be perfect. But I usually keep my cars a long time, and I'm just not so sure if I can deal with a car that looks like that. Other than that, absolutely perfect. If it wasn't for the look, I would have had it already. Good price on it too, and it's a Honda, which means you can basically drive it into the ground. I typically drive American cars, but let's face it, the Japanese cars, they last forever. So if you're looking for longevity, it is a Honda, and I'm sure you'd probably get that from it. The last one I looked at, and believe it or not, all the ones I've looked at that look pretty good are Japanese. The last one I looked at is and this is for the budget-minded person. Someone doesn't want to spend a whole lot of money but wants to have a decent amount of space. I looked at the Scion XB. That's the one that's kind of it's kind of strange looking. It's like kind of like a box, not a box, but it's got very pointed corners. However, the price tag of that is great. You could probably buy one for under $10,000, which is phenomenal. And when you pull open the back of those things, push the seats down, there's a fairly good amount of room back there. I mean, you're not going to put like a massive subwoofer in there. You're not going to put tons of lights in there. But if you're the kind of DJ that basically takes, two 15-inch speakers, a mixer, two CD decks, or two turntables, whatever, you'll fit it in there easily. The car gets great mileage. I believe it gets something like 28. It might even get over 30. And it's cheap. So it gets great gas mileage because it's more like a car than an SUV. But since it's like a hybrid, like a crossover, you get a little bit of the room with it too. So for the budget-minded person, including myself, as far as cars go, it's definitely one to consider. Those are the ones I've been looking at. I would be interested if you guys leave some of your comments below as to cars that you're currently driving, maybe cars that you've been looking at, that you've been considering. I don't care. I don't really care whether it's American, Japanese, Euro, whatever. I'm basically just looking for a car that would suit the DJ as far as loading, all that good stuff. Gas mileage, guys going long gigs, all that good stuff. Okay, and I would be interested in hearing what you guys have to say. Thank you.